The following are the headlines for the news updates today, the 23rd of November 2021. December 1 deadline. Get vaccinated if you love your job, federal government tells workers. WAEC releases SSC results and records 81.7% success rate. And in business, federal government disburses 56.84 billion naira survival fund to 835,161 beneficiaries. Honeywell Group agrees 80 billion naira deal with flour mills of Nigeria. FBNH GT Coal trade large volumes as NGX market capitalization gains 31.76 billion naira. And in sports, Napoli's Victor Osimhen to undergo surgery today. And in entertainment, veteran comic actor Baba Sue is dead. Good morning, welcome to the news update on your number one business radio, Broad Street Radio. In association with Automedics Auto Care Limited, Ajao Estate Branch, and Dependable Securities Limited. I am Atusi James Chuku, and here are the news in full. Ahead of the December 1 deadline for the COVID-19 vaccine mandate for federal civil servants, the federal government has warned employees who love their jobs to go and get vaccinated. Despite criticisms that have trailed the directive, which was first announced in September, the federal government yesterday insisted that its decision was in the best interest of Nigerians. Speaking during the COVID-19 vaccination update yesterday, the Minister of Health, Dr. Osaje Ehanire, observed that the COVID-19 vaccine mandate has become a global phenomenon and Nigeria cannot afford to be left behind in the fight against the pandemic. The West African Examination Council WAEC has announced the release of its May-June 2021 diet of the Senior School Certificate Examination (SSCE) with a 81.7% success rate. Head of Nigeria National Office HNO of the examination body, Patrick Arega, who made the announcement at the WAEC office in Yaba, Lagos, said 1,274,784 candidates, representing 81.7% of the total of 1,560,261 candidates that sat for the test, secured credit passes in 5 subjects, including English language and mathematics. He noted that the scorecard was 16.46% better than last year's result. However, he added that the result of 170,146 candidates, representing 10.9% of the total, are being withheld for examination malpractice. A pregnant woman and 3 children were yesterday burned to death as fire gutted 7 houseboats at Bonny Bile Nembe Jetty in Port Harcourt City Council of Rivers State. According to an eyewitness, the fire was ignited by a spark from a cigarette smoker who was offloading kerosene products from a boat. The eyewitness, who gave his name as Johnson, said the boat exploded after the said person ignited his lighter and engulfed 6 other houseboats within range. The Guardian gathered that many others sustained burns in the inferno, which happened on Monday afternoon. And now to business news. The Minister of Industry, Trade and Investment, Chief Niyi Adebayo, has disclosed that a total of 56.84 billion naira has been disbursed to operators of micro, small and medium-scale enterprises SMEs in Nigeria, out of the 75 billion naira survival fund embarked by President Muhammadu Buhari's government. The minister said this yesterday during the openings of the technical session of the 13th meeting of the National Council of Industry, Investment and Trade held at Ado-Ekiti, Ekiti State. The minister, who was represented by the permanent secretary in the ministry, Dr. Evelyn Ngige, said the scheme was targeted at strengthening ordinary Nigerians and reduce the poverty index to the nearest minimal. The Honeywell Group Limited has announced an agreement for the proposed combination of Honeywell Flour Mills HFMP and Flour Mills of Nigeria FMN for a total enterprise value of 80 billion naira. According to a statement through the transaction, the Honeywell Group would dispose of its 71.69% stake of HFMP to FMN as it seeks to continue its journey of strategically refining and growing its investment portfolio while consolidating in sectors the company currently operates. The naira lost steam at the parallel market on Monday, sliding to 555 naira per dollar. The local currency had crashed to 540 naira per dollar on Friday after trading at 535 naira to dollar on Thursday. After tumbling to 575 naira per dollar recently, the local currency began to gradually uptick in recent weeks, peaking at 530 naira per dollar last week. Operators in the parallel market who spoke to Spot Punch correspondent on Monday said the local currency was bought and sold at 550 naira per dollar and 555 naira per dollar respectively. An operator in the black market attributed the fall to an increase in demand for the greenback. At the Central Bank of Nigeria's investors and exporter window, the naira fell by 0.16% to close at 415 naira 7 kobo per dollar after reaching a new height of 445 naira 75 kobo. The NGX closed on a positive note amidst sell-offs and buy interests as the benchmark all-share index ASI appreciated by 14 basis points. The NGX ASI closed at 43,260.13 points to reflect a growth of 0.14% from the previous trading day and a year-to-date YTD return of 7.42%. Meanwhile, the market capitalization increased by 31.76 billion naira. At the close of market yesterday, Monday, 22nd of November 2021, the stock market value currently stands at 22.58 trillion naira from 22.54 trillion naira in the previous trading day. The market bread closed positive as Honey Flour led 18 gainers and 16 losers, topped by TIP at the end of yesterday's trading session. The stock market has advanced by 2,989.41 basis points since the start of the year. Market sentiments trend towards the bulls, with the market differential being in favor of the advancers as 18 gainers surpassed 16 losers. The following are the NGX ASI top gainers after yesterday's trading session. Honey Flour was up by 9.73% to close at 3 naira 72 kobo. NEM was up by 7.89% to close at 2 naira 5 kobo. FBNH was up by 6.49% to close at 12 naira 30 kobo. Wando was up by 5.97% to close at 5 naira 15 kobo. Champions was up by 3.83% to close at 2 naira 71 kobo. Also, the following are the NGX ASI top losers after yesterday's trading session. TIP was down by 9.76% to close at 37 kobo. UPDC was down by 9.74% to close at 1 naira 39 kobo. FTN Cocoa was down by 9.09% to close at 40 kobo. Japan Gold was down by 4.88% to close at 39 kobo. And Universal Insurance was down by 4.76% to close at 20 kobo. And now to sports. Napoli striker Victor Osimhen faces an operation today after suffering multiple face fractures following a clash of heads during the weekend defeat at Inter Milan, the Serie A leaders announced on Monday. The Nigerian, who had to spend Sunday night under observation in a Milan hospital after the match at the San Siro, will return to Naples yesterday evening. Napoli said on its website, no deadline has been communicated for Osimhen's return to action, but the Italian press has forecast at least a month's absence, which would rule him out of Napoli's fixtures for the rest of the year. It could even be longer before he plays for the club again, as he is due to play for Nigeria in the Africa Cup of Nations in Cameroon, which runs through January with the final on February 6th. And now to entertainment news. Veteran Nigerian comic actor Babatunde Omidina, fondly referred to as Baba Suwe, is dead. The news of his death was confirmed by the president of the Theatre Arts and Motion Picture Producers Association of Nigeria, Bolaji Amuson, also known as Mr. Latin. It was gathered that the actor died yesterday. In an exclusive interview with The Punch, Mr. Latin said, "It has been confirmed that Baba Suwe is dead. I just got off the phone with his son, who confirmed that the actor is dead. I don't have much details about his death." This is the news update from your number one business radio, Broad Street Radio, in association with Automedics Auto Care Limited, Ajao Estate Branch, and Dependable Securities Limited. Before I go, a recap of the major stories. December 1 deadline. Get vaccinated if you love your job, federal government tells workers. WAEC releases SSC results and records 81.7% success rate. And in business, federal government disburses 56.84 billion naira survival fund to 835,161 beneficiaries. Honeywell Group agrees 80 billion naira deal with Flour Mills of Nigeria. FBNH GTCO trade large volumes as NGX market capitalization gains 31.76 billion naira. And in sports, Napoli's Victor Osimhen to undergo surgery today. And also in entertainment news, veteran comic actor Baba Suwe is dead. Enjoy the rest of the day. I am Atusi James Chuku, and you are listening to your number one business radio, Broad Street Radio. Do well to follow us on all our social media platforms. Follow and like our page on Facebook at Broad Street Radio NG. Join the conversations on our Instagram handle at Broad Street Rad. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Broad Street Radio NG, on YouTube. And our website is www.broadstreetradio.com. You could also reach us via our WhatsApp line 0809-791-0074. 0809-791-0074. And also for sponsorship and advert placement on Brush Rate Radio, the numbers to call are 0809-791-0073 or 0803-436-1400. You could also send a mail to hello@brushstreetradio.com, or you visit our office at number 5860 Brush Street in Lagos Island. Do not forget to download our mobile app on your mobile devices. For Android phone users, Google Play Store is where to go, and for Apple phone users, Apple Store is where to go to download Brush Street Radio mobile app. Still to come is the newspaper review with Semo Sinachi and Eze on your number one business radio, Brush Street Radio at 8:30 a.m. It's still Brush Street Radio, your number one business radio. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.